Well, you definitely don't want to get on Jack's bad side. Hey guys, it's MandaPanda. Today we are doing an incredible makeover. Sweetie Belle is going to transform into Jack, the youngest member of the Incredibles family. Let's get her ready for this superhero makeover. Who's your favorite member of the Incredibles family? Mine is a close tie between the mom, Elastigirl, and the baby, Jack. But I think definitely I have to go with the mom. Her superpowers are fantastic, and overall, she's just so strong. We're almost done prepping Sweetie Belle for the transformation. Let's use a little bit of acetone to remove her original eyes, and then really quickly on the body, let's cut off the majority of her tail and then push the rest of it into the body, and we'll give Jack new hair later on. The first step of this incredible transformation is Jack's hair. He has a tiny cutesy little tuft of hair that stands straight up, and we are going to be redoing that hair with a little bit of Sugru. Let's cut off just the tip of the original horn because I feel like it leans a little too forward and we want Jack's hair to go straight up. So let's just layer the Sugru on top of the original horn, and we can twist it and pull it to make it really look like that tuft of hair is going straight up. Using a little bit of extra Sugru, let's cover up the holes on the back of the head that were left over when we removed the original mane. Once the Sugru or air dry clay, if that's what you're using, has completely dried, we can start painting. I'm laying down 4 coats of a light flesh tone acrylic paint. Once that's dried, we can start working on his eyes. I'm going in with some white acrylic paint first and putting down 3 coats so we can have the general shape of his eye. Now I'm going in with a very dark shade of blue. For the eye itself, I put down 1 coat, let it dry, and then put down a second coat of that dark blue. While it's still wet, I'm going to go in with a light shade of blue, and using the tip of my paintbrush, I'm going to mix in the dark blue with the light blue to create this awesome gradient effect in the eye. And then right in the center, I'm going to go in with some white. So we layered all of those colors while the paint was still wet, and it really mixes it well, and it looks so awesome. And then let's use a nail dotting tool for the pupil and light reflection. Time to start working on his super mask. I outlined the eyes with black first, and we're gonna go in and put in some key points on his mask and then connect them all together. So let's mark the middle of his mask and the top corners. Make sure that they are just about even, and then we can just go in and start connecting all of those points together and fill in the center areas with black to create his mask. I'm gonna use a little bit of orangey brown for his hair because his hair is like a light brown with like a tinge of orange because he's still a baby. So I used a orangey brown, and I'm going to go in with a darker shade to add some highlights to the twists in his hair. That's it for the head. Let's start working on his body. I've already painted the front 2 legs the same flesh tone we used for the body, and now we're going to paint in the rest of the body using red acrylic paint. The body's going to be super easy because Jack's superhero suit is very simple. It's just red with a little bit of black, and he's he's the only member of the Incredibles that does not have the eye on his chest, so we don't even need to worry about that today. I got that red down. It took 3 coats to get nice coverage, and now we can go in with a fine paintbrush to add in some black shoes in the back and some black around the cuffs of his arms and around his neck. Now let's seal up the pony with 2 coats of clear top coat to seal all the paint and work in, and once that's dried we can give him his new tail. I'm using the shade Nectarine from dollyhair.com, and the hair has been cut into sections that are 1/4 the original length, and then I have folded it in half right at that middle area. Use a twist tie to very firmly twist tie all of that hair together. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the white Gorilla Glue and pour that directly inside of the pony's tail hole. Careful not to have any leaking outside. And then let's just press that new tail into the tail hole. And I just used a pair of tweezers to make it a little bit easier on myself. As the Gorilla Glue dries, it's actually going to puff up and really secure that tail from the inside. Let's give it a little trim, and then we can put this pony all together. Let's take a look at the completed custom. Here is Jack Jack. This 1-year-old is the youngest member of the Incredibles family, but so far he is actually showing signs of being the strongest one out of everyone. Jack Jack can shapeshift. We've seen him turn into a monster. He can make himself catch on fire. He can teleport. He can walk through walls. He has laser vision. He can duplicate himself. He can make himself huge. He can mimic other people's appearance. Jack Jack, his powers are just barely beginning to show. He truly is an incredible super. Should I make customs of Jack Jack in his different forms, like a monster, a metal ball, or maybe even Edna? Or should I continue and make the rest of the Incredibles family? Let me know which character you want to see made into a pony down in the comments below. That's it for today's tutorial. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, little pandas. Until next time, bye! You can follow me online to get the latest news and updates. Like my Facebook page, facebook.com/MandaPanda Toy Collector, or follow me on Instagram at MandaPanda Toy Collector. Wanna mail me something? Guess what? You can. Mail it to MandaPanda P.O. Box 2855, Humble, Texas 77347.